Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to what is today us going to be taking a look at the new LQS shops and their items. Now, I have gone through this morning and bought them because, to my amazement, there was loads available. So I'm guessing these are either not very popular or they were just restocked. But I don't think they were just restocked because it hasn't really changed at all, the quantity numbers that are available over the last hour or so. As you saw a moment ago, we just had a look at the new char page badges, and then if you would like to go have a look at the LQSs and where you can buy them, you need to go into your account manager. As a little story time for you, I went to a barbecue last night and it was nice and sunny, good summer weather, had a few drinks, and now, well, we're feeling a little bit delicate this morning, and as a result, trying to click on fire hydrants and being absolutely shafted by this bot detector thing repeatedly was definitely not on my bucket list for the day. Anyway, if that's happening, just go into the one on the web browser, it's so much easier. The left hand panel has got your limited quantity sets, and once you get into here, you can see all the ones available. And as I said earlier, lots of quantities are available. It does look like you have got one right at the bottom for free players, which you can buy with gold. However, everything else in there is either AC or member, depending which way you're going about buying things. Other badges is where you will find these new items. So let's have a look at Soul Invictus first. This was the one that has got your color custom gear, so all the enchanted items are of course going to be CC as we go through here, and I'll put the set on as we go, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like if you do decide to end up buying it before it goes rare. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on these new LQS items. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using them overly often, and you know, I've kind of just bought them for the badge and having them there kind of sake. I do think the armor looks quite quirky, and this actual set here, you know, is different to what we usually get, so it could entice some people, and who knows, you might even like the wings. There are a few different capes within this shop, and there is also one ground rune, so if you're a fan of ground runes, then, well, there is another one to add to your collection. Within here it is a slightly more basic one than usual, but you know what, it's there, it's a part of it, and it exists. So the next LQS shop is the Celestial Mystic one. So this one is actually quite a nice casual looking set. This is probably my favourite one, but maybe just because I'm leaning towards more casual bits and bobs at the minute, hence why we're wearing Dr. Wen as my armour, although we're not at this moment in time. There are some shimmering constellations. I don't know if they actually shimmer, I would assume they do, it's just that I've got all the animations turned off and I tried turning them back on, it wasn't working, so it's one of those kind of days today. There's also the Summer Beach House. You can get this the member way, which involves buying gold, or if you would like to, you can get it with ACs as well. Now, there are two different variants of the house. You can see the midnight one and the daylight one. Just flick through the rooms in the background. I didn't want to equip it because then I'd have to redo my house all over again, and to be quite frank, I could not be bothered with doing that today. There is, of course, one final shop for us to quickly have a look at, which is this free player one, which is just some weapons. It's like a weapony gear one, if you would like any of these. Worth noting, though, there is a floating sword pet in here, so if you would like to grab yourself another pet, this is one way you could go about doing it. Anyway, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like and, of course, subscribe, and we're back for a more normal one next time, incredibly soon, whatever that may be. Until then, have a lovely day.